Good day. Excuse me for my rambling voice. This is still Eddie. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope the market's been treating you greatly. This was my greatest delight once more to bring you guys technical insights on what is it we predict for the month of April on Nasdaq, right? So guys, I do spot a potential trend change, but I want to know what you guys also think as well. So right now in this video, basically we'll be just diving down to what could be happening in the weeks to come as we approach April. What should we anticipate of Nasdaq? So without further delays, let's jump right straight into the chart. Now, it's best that we sometimes know what is it we expect for the month, so that if we expect the market to be bearish, we do what will be doing more so sell than buy, right, on the long term. So I'm gonna show you guys what is it I think the trend will be, what is it I see, what is it I anticipate, right? So first and foremost, I'm just going to place my trend lines, be like that one right there, and this on the monthly, right? I want to make sure that we're starting off on the monthly so that we can get the big boy time frame to also synchronize with the lower time frames, right? So this is where we stand on the monthly in trend lines, right? Now let's identify the trend thus far. Okay, right, let's identify the trend. Now we're making higher highs, higher lows, and pulse up like that, and then higher low, higher high, and we made a new lower high. Why is this a lower high, right? This low is actually lower than this higher low we made right here. So this just meant that we have a new low, which will be lower low, and we have a potential lower high point. Now another thing to take into consideration, we 20 hours away from the monthly close, so this is going to be our new lower, our lower high. And if this is a new lower high, now how do you spot trend change? You spot it this way. The market is either stopping or successfully normal creating sudden moves continuously, consistently, and is now creating new moves. What I mean by that is that we're making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, and all of a sudden we now just stopped and started successfully creating lower lows, and we have a new lower high potential. So what does that signal to us? It signals that there could be a huge potential trend change to the downside. So let's go into the weekly and find out more on what's happening on the side. So all right, I always trend lines before I even dive straight into what trend I see. I just put in trend lines so that they can help me. They can help be support and resistance for me, So that's one trend line right there, and I spot another one like that. Now, is there any support and resistance I spot as well where we are, where price is currently? Yes, we do. There's this level right here. Let's get Okay, look. Do you see that, guys? Now, why is this a potential resistance point? It held this point right here, and the market broke, came back again, broke, yes, and the market did test this level right here. Remember, this is a weekly zone, so if it held that long, if we go into the daily, it will be much more a bigger of a resistance point than it looks like on the weekly, right? So what are we seeing right now this week? We're seeing that we potentially are closing below this resistance point, right? Look left. What happened last time? We were at this resistance point. We tanked down, right? That was the after effect. So let's go into the daily and see what is it that daily has in store for us. Wow, there we go. So this is how you synchronize analysis from your analysis, excuse me, from monthly to daily. Now I drew this trend line on the weekly, and this is how it looks like on the daily, right? Look at that, whether 1, 2, 3 touch. Yesterday, what happened? We did get a third touch and we closed below. So, what are my anticipations for the month of March? Excuse me, for the month of April? I expect the market to do that, right? And taking into consideration as well, we are on what again? A resistance point. Now, I'm not saying you should start staking yourselves right now or, putting in multiple cells. No, not at all. It just means that whenever you want to be over-risking your account, you should be more considerate to be over-risking while selling than buying. Now, have we all the confirmation to start selling? No, we don't. Of course, the market could still do this, right? It could, because of it can do whatever it wants to do, right? If it does this, still okay. The potential decision maker will be on Friday, will be tomorrow. What happens tomorrow will pretty much tell us what we should expect for the month of April, right? If we don't break this resistance level right here, we successfully stay below it, then we know that we looking at further downside movement, continuation of trend on the month of April itself. So looking into the 4 hours as well, guys. Year. I'm so excited. Do you love trading? Yes, I do. I love it. I'll do it for free. So yes, again, into your 4-hour time frame. Guys, I'm really convinced that this market is gonna start selling, right? I am convinced. What do I expect to happen today? Now I'll tell you what does I expect today. I expect that move into around this area, then probably a sell later on at New York session open into that level. That's what I expect, at least. Well, my expectations are as big, but I will take decisions based on what the market does and what it portrays and what signals we get from the naked chart itself, right? So those are just my potential insights. It's what I anticipate for the month of April, and what happens in April will be basically decide on what happens today. So it's best that you know what's happening today, you take into consideration, you always keep it at the back of your mind that okay, this might happen. The weekly told us that there is a potential trend change. The monthly also told us that okay, we are making a new lower low and we are making a potential new lower high right now. So if the bigger time frames tell you that, the biggest of the time frame tells you that, especially the monthly, what more do you want to do on your H4s in times to come? You want to be selling, right? You want to be, it's no coincidence that it got to this resistance point, the daily resistance point, and started selling, is it? It's not. So we should always take that in mind that okay, remember the monthly did tell me, it's like your wiser dad telling you okay, if you touch that thing, such will happen, and your little brother or your bigger brother keeps telling you to, oh, don't touch it. What do you think will happen if you touch it? You will experience the pains of all the results of not listening to your wiser dad. So is the weekly and the monthly chart as it stands. They are the wise ones. They detect trend, right? Everything we see off here is trend based on them, right? So I will be bearish for the day. I'll be more bearish if we successfully stay below this resistance zone. Should we do that, I'm keen on making money on that. So yes guys, that's it. Those are my insights on Nasdaq for today, for the time to come, hopefully for the month of April as well. Till we do more content on Nasdaq, be sure to like, subscribe, share, comment on what is it you also see. Would love to hear from you. And if you're not subscribed, guys, remember subscribe. This helps keep the channel going, right? Because of it, more people, we get to help more people, we get to do a bigger job. The bigger the job, the better the people who do it, right? So hope you're having a great day as you watch this video. Have a fantastic trading day, phenomenal week, phenomenal month, phenomenal year. Pray God helps you manifest your goals into reality, guys. That's it from me till we do it again. Cheers.